have screwed this up, but da da da, ba da da, ba da da. Welcome to Urealms Live, fan quest number. I think we're on 7 now, right? Yeah, we're on 7. Excellent, it's working. I'll give my viewers a warning. That this campaign, I had to wipe my computer and reboot it last week, so if anything looks off, like sound or recording-wise, or any of my cards or stuff, that might be just because oops-a-daisy, didn't copy everything back correctly. So, welcome! Today, DJV and BMM are both going to be starting off with Nick and Echo Pirate, I believe, are finishing up a campaign. Oh, and Woofy. I mean, Woofy, I think, is the other person. Sorry, I don't know why I said. But, okay, we're making characters today. Yay! Because this next campaign is going to be about a bunch of quote-unquote former orphans. We don't know all the plot, so I'm going to... Every single character is going to basically be adopted in one way or another. Where, originally, it's up to their backstories or whatever, but if... You know what, I think it's fine that if I go, like, for adopted, I might draw one attribute for your new... is going to be whatever your new personality is, but... So these people were all orphans who originally lived in a nice little orphanage. They probably were adopted by someone, and they've heard now, whether it be like just a few years later or hell, many years later, they've heard that there's been some issues at the orphanage, and for some reason, they've all decided to reunite to team up to help save the orphanage. So this week we have well, right now DJV and BMM are going to make their characters.
I just found something funny. I got all 3 types of dwarves in a book.
All the dwarfage.
It's a sign. You gotta go.
I think the one thing I want to do for the fun of it is that since you are all adopted, after you choose your race and stuff, and during Cornerstone and Attribute, I'm also going to pick from the random companion deck. I'm going to randomly draw a companion that serves as your, quote, adopted family. AKA, so your race, you'll get all the racial advantages or whatever of being whatever race, but like your parents will probably might be of a different race or type.
Nice.
I'm going with my favorite setup because I see my favorite class and my favorite race on this board.
Alright, so you're going to start off as a dwarf on BMM. Alright, so that's a solid 500 gold for you. Ah, goddammit. Why do these counters Nick gave me all be, like, weird?
Because the pluses are on the left and the minuses are on the right.
Yeah, I know. It's a little disorienting.
Like, I personally am going to give myself the OG counter.
Yeah, let's add the OG counters for some of this.
So
no offense to you, Nick. Do you also want the OG counter, BMM?
No, I want Nick counter.
Alright, I will leave the other counters available just in case people want them.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have a keen and a dwarf to start. So when do you think I should draw, like, your parents, by the way? Or how do you think we should do this? Should we just say, like... Oh, I like the idea that I draw... No. I like... Okay. So it's the weird thing because of you being adopted is it's a little off. So, I don't know. Would you guys rather that your character is literally whatever race Cornerstone attribute is on and I simply draw for your parent? Or vice versa, where I draw a card and that's what race you technically are, but because you were raised by whatever race you picked is the what advantage, why you get those advantages.
But again, you would have to draw from the race deck to do that, because if you drew from the companion deck, we might get like blood snake.
Well, if he draws from the mercenary deck, then...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm drawing from the mercenary deck.
don't
For
know. I
your-
still think it could be a lot of fun coming up with whatever strange parents would adopt who I created.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to draw a mercenary companion. I thought that would be more fun. Would you guys mind that whatever mercenary we draw was your original parents? Or would you rather whatever mercenary we draw is your adopted parents?
Well, if whatever you draw is our original parents and you don't draw me a king or a gnome, it's gonna be a little weird.
Well, no, you could have just been adopted. No, how it would have worked is if it was your original parents, then you're getting the racial benefits of whatever your adopted parents are.
Oh,
but you know what?
no,
That is a little weird. So, you know what? Yeah, I think it's more fitting if we say you picked your starting race, but we'll draw the person who adopted you.
Sure.
That makes more sense.
Could we just say our same race adopted us, so it wouldn't be like confusing? Like you got
No,
that removes a lot of the fun of this customness. It's supposed to be silly.
Yeah.
You don't always get to choose your parents.
Okay.
You gotta choose your race, not your parents. So yeah, I'm just messing around with you a little bit. But alright, so right now, I think I took the attribute adopted out of the deck because I didn't want you to be double adopted.
I don't know, it would have been destiny if someone ended up drawing it.
Alright, DJ, you are going to be, as a cornerstone, you're a brawler.
Hey.
And as long...
Well, I get 3 options because I'm a king.
Oh, for your cornerstone. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And you're also omnilingualism. Nice.
Ooh, I definitely need to have foreign adopted parents.
Yeah, you gotta definitely have foreign parents. Let's see what your other cornerstone options are here. So you're either a brawler. Did I put them in the right slot, by the way? Isn't it supposed to be the reverse attribute?
No, cornerstone then attribute.
Okay, that's what I'm making sure. It's been a while. You're either a smith or you're a wildling. Yes, wildling. I love that one.
If I pick a wildling, could you draw me a beast companion for my
Oh, I would totally be behind that. That would be amazing. So you, for some weird reason, like maybe some folks originally adopted you, but then like they ended up being jerks or something, and you ran away, and you got adopted by an animal. That's gonna be a really awkward story.
I'm hoping I get like a Wowzer or something.
No, Ego Bear. Ego Bear.
Oh my god, I love this already. Alright, so BMM, you are a butcher.
Whoa, bro.
Nice.
So you have high rolls when fighting beast.
No. No, but my adopted family ran a butchery.
Oh, yeah.
And you are also stingy. You have to be very careful about spending your money, because if you have any left, you lose 25 stamina.
And you have 500 because you're a dwarf.
Trust me, I spend it all.
Yeah, it's not hard to spend money.
And then remember, especially with the rules of, you know, well, before you pick your class, you might want to see who your parents are.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make a copy of these decks just in case you guys actually pick some of the stuff that's like, oh. So first, let's copy the mercenary deck.
Oh crap, and actually I can learn my parents' abilities too. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's the funny part. So we draw a random beast for you. And do you want to just auto-make that your parents?
Yes, I would love to have that be my parents.
Alright, let me make sure I shuffle this. Okay, you were apparently ran away and then got adopted by some Scrooges.
Oh, wow.
You're a duck king.
I can call my parents. Or my adopted family. Let me see.
Well, it says draw companion, learn the ability cards. Okay, so you don't get blinked out or the Scrooge card. But you do get the freaking Foul Entourage.
That's the best.
And Ray of Frost. That is amazing. I love it.
Oh my god.
This is already super.
This could be
Alright, so let's find out what
goofy.
your parent was. BMM, who adopted you? You were adopted by a gnomish sorcerer.
Okay.
Keep in mind, this is only like one parent, aka your other parent could be like the butcher or whatever. But just keep that in mind that you were adopted apparently probably by gnomes.
Oh, it says gnomish sorcerer, and I have sorcerer as an option.
Yeah, you could be a sorcerer just like your
But I
parents.
love playing witches.
Witches are also really cool. It's up to you, dude. So I'll give you the reminder of aka supplies or shop by are not limited to just what row they're in. And also the once per shop bet off.
Oh yeah,
But before you pick, there's one more roll we remember. You gotta do your gold rolls.
Gold roll.
we can pick from any supplies, right? You said that.
Yeah, any supply. I just organized the supplies by cost.
Okay, and mine's times 3, so this is a big
Alright,
roll.
DJV, get a big go. More money, more money. Oh, wow. That is freaking
18 times 3, 540 gold.
540. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you got up to me.
I passed you, mate.
Alright, BMM, you give me your roll. 8, alright.
Oh man, I ended up with more gold than the dwarf. And I gotta choose my cornerstone.
And you also get another 600 for being a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to be a witch, alright?
Okay, so I have a question before I decide what I want to be. Over here in my shop, I have a merchant's trench coat, but it says I have to wait for them to finish buying. How does that work when I have the shops of my allies who aren't at character creation yet?
I guess you could buy it and then wait for Nick and everybody. Okay, that is one of those items that depends on... This is why normally you do shopping together as a group, but since Nick and whoever else is joining us still needs to finish creating their... or finishing their other game
I guess a question could be, since like we don't know how long their campaign is, maybe like if I buy stuff from their shop, maybe they just get like their shop gets refreshed, maybe like that item gets refreshed in the shop.
I'm gonna say you can, if you want to buy certain things from their shop, I'll make it a tentative shop thing, and aka if they don't buy it, it will be added to your inventory. Otherwise, I'll contact you and we'll do character creation after they create characters.
Okay.
But that's a little awkward and weird, so if you're gonna do the merchant shop, either wait for everybody or...
Oh man. That is awkward because I don't want to wait.
Also remember, BMM, we also have the 13th class skills as well.
What you talking about?
I thought you did this with me before, but I have a 13th class skill you can buy. There's one for every single class.
Oh yeah!
So the witch's one is a nice little wand.
Okay, I'm gonna be a puppeteer.
Alright, and you know the puppeteer ability if you want it.
Yeah,
Psychic strings.
I don't remember.
I don't get this.
Basically, because remember I worded it, if you remember the anytime rule with me, I don't know if you played with me, but normally...
I have.
Yeah. If you remember, anytimes can only be super good if you use them on like limiteds or consumables or blocking the dodge. They aren't supposed to be aggressive actions, and by a reconfigured wand, if you use that, you could decide, okay, I want to use my basic attack as a regular action or some other regular action, and then for the rest of the round you wouldn't be penalized if you wanted to use your anytime for something else, for any of your other skills.
So, does that mean this will allow me to use any of my class skills anytime?
Yes, as your anytime without a penalty.
See, like I said, this isn't a problem for me, spending all my money.
You're buying a lot of your witch skills. You sure you don't want anything from your shop? Or any supplies? This is why I prefer you to do the gold calculating and everything while I'm with you, but okay.
While you're with me, what do you mean?
Like, you started buying stuff without me actually being to prove it with me as your GM.
Sorry.
You probably want to... I mean, it's not an issue. Don't worry about it. But it's still like... Because, God, you rolled only an 8, so that put you at... So you are... We're only at 1180.
I've spent 800 so far.
Alright, so, yeah, you were at 1180. You've spent... Yeah, that's... 600... 800, yes. So you are at 380. Alright, math works out. I am the math. Alright, DJV, you are a puppeteer, apparently.
Yes, I am. And I have a lot of options, which means I have too many options. Because I'm trying to look around and figure out what I want. Okay, let me just start with what
because of the fact that you do have Ray of Frost, keeping that in mind, you do already have Spell.
Yeah.
And if you Foul Entourage also lets you conjure minions that can also cast your spells.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a question. Does anyone have... Oh, that's not a spell, is it, now?
And yes, I would not say your treasures would count as spells in that case for your Scrooges.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking, and I'm not seeing too many things that these allies of mine have that I'd be too terribly interested in.
So do I ask about racial masteries?
Oh, do you want to buy a copy of your racial mastery?
That's a good
point. Do I have a racial mastery?
Yes, you do. Every race has a racial mastery. The one for gnome.
It says it only works for certain races.
Yeah, so you can only buy the dwarf mastery.
Are we allowed to see what that mastery is first?
Yeah, it's in the shop. That's why it is. Here, I'll bring it up for you. Which is really ironic since you weren't actually chosen by a dwarf, so that's kind of an odd one. Because it's supposed to, you know, infer the whole, hey, I was raised by dwarves. But you weren't. You were picked up by a gnome.
So is that like the old, from season 1, where it was like if you played a dwarf last time, you could carry everything over?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's mostly a roleplay one, if you notice, yes. And especially since in this case you were adopted by gnomes, so that's a little awkward.
Can you pull out the gnome?
Oh, you want to see the gnome one real quick?
Can I get a gnome?
I mean, technically you were raised by Scrooge, so this is kind of weird. But gnome is, you get another random treasure if you are keen or gnome. And you get to use your treasure abilities of allies.
That's why it's decent, okay.
Okay, you get a free treasure just for buying it.
Since I was raised by gnomes, can I get the gnomish mastery?
Can I get the Scrooge mastery, please?
This is a weird campaign to judge with, like, the racial masteries. But you know what? I would say you can pick... I will be nice and say you can pick between your default race and your adopted family. But you have to have you gotta give me some good backstory to explain it then.
I have a question.
Yes?
Is a thier form a treasure ability? Or is it just a
No,
treasure?
but it doesn't have the treasure icon.
Oh, I thought since it had the treasure item and it's gold, I thought that.
No. But if you look at it, its actual icons, it's just a passive and a spell. Even if it is a treasure item per se, it's not something you can use.
Oh, so does it mean like parachute legging and masterful movie?
Maybe like stuff like that. Typically, what I meant to say, like you can use the treasures of your allies, is you can use like their treasure items and maybe their weapons, but other than that, no.
The parachute leggings and the masterful movie, those are treasure items, technically. They're passive items, but they're treasure items.
Yeah, but that's why it says treasure abilities on the card. That's why to prevent all this convolutedness, that's why it says treasure abilities of items. AKA, they have to be stuff you can activate.
Fair enough.
To avoid the convolutedness. So you decided you wanted Twilight Ray as your first skill, huh?
Yeah.
You're just going to be doing 30 damage AoE every turn, huh?
Well, unless I've massed up a little bit more fouls beforehand. I'm trying to decide if this chaos action ability. It's interesting, but it uses my regular action to a chaos. I'm not sure if that's really great for me. Because I want to use it to like foul entourage. I assume foul entourage is regular, right? It's not. It's definitely not enough. Okay.
I should have seen that I have a bad selection for armors.
And remember to also remember the supply rule as well. You can get a supply from any row. They're just organized by gold cost.
Yeah, but there isn't like the barbed wire skin or anything, sadly. I have a question. How would veteran work? Since you have the one anytime.
Veteran's a little odd. You would have an additional anytime per round, which means you would be able to do an additional limited or skill. Or as a witch, I guess technically
I can do anything.
Yeah, since you took that witch's wand, you could use it to do anything without penalty.
That might be good.
You know what? Screw it. Well, don't want that. For backroom items down here, this 500 gold supply.
Yep.
So I can choose passives, abilities, spells, and items?
Yes.
Like, not treasures. Is treasures not one?
Treasures is not one. It's both. Yeah, it's supposed to give you access to stuff that normally would be harder to get a hold of from certain cards.
That sounds about right.
I was like, yeah, Treasure Shop, why the heck wouldn't they have like all their stuff like up in the front to show off to their customers?
Oh, does that mean
back room is like all the weird stuff, like literally, yes, you could, yes, from passives you could literally get different companion passives, you could get abilities that aren't spells, you can get items from the normal like deck you would draw from being like a Dwelf and stuff, so you could get class items.
I'm drawn to that, but that's 500
I am going to buy that. I'm going to buy that for 500 gold.
Oh!
Thanks,
DJV going for the big spends.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I should probably make a second copy of that. That's so expensive that most people aren't going to buy like more than one, but maybe I'll be nice and let... AK, maybe you can't buy more than one, but maybe I should put more in the shop so multiple people can get it. Alright, so DJV, what combination were you thinking of?
I think I want at least 4 passives. What are my options? Abilities, spells, and items. And I'll take... Can I choose what element spells, or are they random spells?
Random spells.
And I'll take 2 spells. 4 passives,
Alright, 2 spells?
Yep.
Alright, so you get 3 of the following. You get an Anka Callisto, a Lady Luck from Magician. You can have Golden Spices, a Tome of Auroras.
That is good. That is good.
An Arcane Beam, and Berserk EX.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to take the Tome. Arcane, like with Foul Entourage, do limiteds get casted from them?
No. Well, I guess it says whenever they get a no-roll bonus action. Yeah, keep that in mind, though, if you pick Arcane Beam, they aren't skilled in Arcane, so that would be bad.
Okay. Well, oh, crap. They may, so I could choose to not have them do
Yeah, you can have them not cast from it.
Okay. Well,
yeah, if you wanted, you could totally go Arcane Beam.
And... Well, Golden Spice isn't good because that means my Foul Entourage spells wouldn't duplicate wouldn't happen. Berserk or Lady Luck? I'm gonna take Lady Luck.
Alright. Yeah, that seems to be a really fun choice.
Yeah. And then that's 3 random light spells from the tome.
Yep, I was drawing them.
Oh, nice.
Why are there only 2? I thought I drew a 3rd. Yeah, whatever, I'll draw another. Alright, so you learn Dreambolt, Divine Mending EX, and Holy Light.
Ooh, and that's gonna get like duplicated too. Oh man, I got 2 heal spells.
Oh, that's right. That was supposed to be the one instead of Dreambolt. I don't know why they stacked weird.
Oh, Air Sprites. Oh, summon Air Sprites EX. Oh man, Minion Master.
Question. Actually, no, it's not a question. I would like to get backroom items.
Alright. You also want to purchase backroom items. Yeah, I noticed you refunded a little bit over here.
Yes, I'm gonna go minimalist witch this time. I'm not very... I don't commonly do this, but...
You know what? That's perfectly fine. Alright, so do you also want to just get some random backroom items? I like the idea that these backroom items are actually bought to you, but were things you picked up since you were adopted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you also want a copy of backroom items. See, it's a really fun little thing, isn't it? Alright, what combination do you want?
The main question is, I love passives personally, so how many passives do I want to grab?
You could just buy all 6, because remember you can only keep 3. So...
I'll do... Yeah, all 6 passives.
Oh, you're just going all out on passives. I like it, I like it.
Passives can be amazing.
Yeah, you're going to get to build a really fun character that normally you wouldn't get to build in typical Urealms.
Yeah.
So let's see what kind of broken character you get. Alright, your options for your new passives are... Spirit Link. Oh, god damn it. Well, I mean, I don't know if I can count that it didn't get purchased. He has Bandit's Guile, which lets him reset all his party's limiteds once per game. He has Strong Arm. He does double damage with basic attack and is immune to stun. He can have a Monocle, which whenever he rolls a critical success, he can choose one of his limited skills that has already been used once per combat.
Which I have none of.
To recast it. You have Aura of Constitution. And Mon Ami.
Hey.
So you can pick 3 of those to keep. Yeah, right now you don't have any limiteds. I mean, Bandit's Guile is good because it would let your allies get their limiteds back, but...
Will it allow me to give this to my allies?
Yes? I mean, it didn't say you purchased this passive. I guess you did get it from backroom items. I guess I could be nice and say you get it.
What about Aura of Constitution?
Yeah, as I said, it would be on a similar case. You know what? Because it's 500 gold, I'll let you get the bonus benefit of both. I'm trying to be not too broken. But you know what? That's going to be terrifying because everybody's just going to be able to trade actions. And
You want Spirit Link and Aura of Constitution?
I would love Spirit Link and Aura of Constitution.
oh, god damn it. Everyone's going to be like trading stamina and has 30 more health. Very good.
Crap, I had a question and I forgot my question. Oh, yeah. So I just want to clarify something. So with chaos actions, I assume I cannot use it as a regular action on the opponent's turn, correct?
Basically it lets... No, how intensive chaos action is it lets you use? AKA, you can use it as your regular action, you can use it as an anytime, or you can use it as a move.
Okay. I cannot use it to use a regular action on the opponent's turn. Got it.
No.
Okay. Just wanted to double check. Let's see.
And remember, regular, you can also give chaos actions to others.
Yeah. But I can already give my actions to other people.
Now you can, yeah.
Wait, we can give actions to others with Spirit Link?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, heck yeah.
Photograph.
Although I may have to clarify some of that wording on the second part of it, but I think you guys get what it means.
Do I want to be the protector, get another anytime action, and just...
And I think that's really funny, you're already strong armed, so you're going to be doing freaking... Right now you're doing 10 damage basic attacks that deal an additional 10 arcane damage, and then let you use all your skills as anytimes. The rest of your skills as anytimes this next round.
Doesn't the arcane damage get doubled as well?
No. It's whenever you deal damage, you then deal 10 more damage. So this 10 arcane damage is not a part of the attack. Otherwise, that would be broken as well. Let me see.
Dang, you guys, you got some good stuff here.
I'm gonna buy the Worn Crafting Hammer.
And you also got photographic memory?
Yes, I would do.
Alright, I guess I gotta draw 3 weapons for your party members only.
Again, man. For the most part. As soon as I got the Scrooge thing, I didn't need to plan. Oh, I'm just gonna let it happen.
Alright, a Solveron Silver Hammer, Scimitar, and a Smoky Nagatana. These are all claimable by your party members.
Yeah, I don't need any of those, so I'll leave them.
You can't. You can't take them in the first place. It says add them to the inventory of your other party.
Oh, I guess
that's the balancing of it.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. That makes it fair.
And you took another drunken magician one. Seriously? Again?
Listen, I have to, especially since it's going to get duplicated from the entourage.
I know what the French does.
I'm gonna entourage.
So you
And
entourage, and then
right.
whenever you cast a spell, your Scrooge will automatically cast that spell, and then you will get another random spell, which your Scrooge has also cast.
Yeah, so let's say I only entourage one, so I have 2. And then next turn, I air sprite to have 9 air sprites, and then I have random spell casted 3 times.
Oh my god, this is so
And trust me, I
sorry.
looked. I have not found any way to multiply the amount of Scrooges I have. So
What if you get
it's okay.
Signios?
I'm not going for that gamble.
Hey, what do you know? You ended up with the item again in your shop.
Yeah. Take 2.
Take 2, bro.
Oh,
By the way, have you thought about who you're adding to the show yet?
I'm still thinking on it. I think after this campaign, I might, because this one, depending on how the campaign turns out, this character is looking like a fine possibility.
Just a random king who was adopted by somebody, but then Scrooges were involved?
I have a question.
I mean, I think
Well, I would like to
backstory-wise,
think
maybe
Scrooges
your
could be
character was
pigs.
abandoned by your real parents, and then adopted by Scrooges, but you still
Yes.
also hung out at the orphanage, and then, like, eventually you just got old enough and went back off to the wild or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. But I like to think that the Scrooges, like, for some reason, actually adopted me because they can communicate while just not directly. So I like to think that they went through the whole adoption process to adopt me.
Well, this is kind of unorthodox. Okay, you can have it.
I have a question. Can I sell back these weapons if I get them?
No, because these are obtained randomly.
Yeah.
Another question.
And they were not from you, they were an allies. So no, you cannot take a weapon and sell it back. If you get any of these weapons...
Okay. The hammer. So
no, it's just going to be a...
I know them?
No, it's just going to be a 5 range, 5 damage weapon. Unless somehow you can get one of those skills.
Ooh, so it's 3 in a line. So, would I still do the arcane damage for my broom staff if I got the 3 in a line smoking Nagata?
Yes.
So, 3 in a line, I can damage... I can do 20 damage.
Yeah, you will be doing 20 damage. And now, if you took the Nagatana, you would be also dealing it to every target within that 3 line. I think is how it would work. Yeah.
Sounds about right. So I have a question.
Okay.
I haven't really played Puppet 2 that much. Midnight Strike. What does that last sentence mean? I don't get it.
Oh, I think it just gives you an extra basic attack with those minions.
Oh, dang. So if I high roll, they...
So literally, if you roll normally, you do this like, okay, all minions attack. And aka you get an average roll, it's like, okay, all your minions do a basic attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, high roll lets you go, okay, they attack twice.
Nice. So I'm going to take that, and that's technically a spell, so I still get to cast a random thing. But I also...
And also your entourage tech. That's weird.
Yeah. But they're going to
God
say...
damn it, you're really strong. You're going a really good character.
Air sprites that are base stacking, and I check gem skin armor.
Oh, you dastardly fiend.
The original plan was to Twilight Ray multiply, because that's just 10 damage to everything, so just start scaling. But then I'm like, you know what? Minions are so much more fun when I get to just do so many.
Do you want to sell back your Twilight Ray, or do you want to keep it as a backup?
I think I'm going to keep it, because it's a good option. And I don't really have anything else in my shop I'm really dying for, except for maybe this Flame Bird. I don't know. But I could take a disability.
Alright, you are taking Veteran. By the way, I decided after seeing how you guys built, I'm a little bit in a debate on actually giving you a random disability when you buy it, instead of just letting you pick one that just isn't much a disability. But right now, it's not a major thing, and you don't have room for disability unless you want to get back your photographic memory or your ethereal form.
Yeah.
Or decide you don't want to be spirit linked or a constitution.
Well, the one I'm least favored for right now is like Lady Luck, because that's that's just I roll a critical. That's a little bit better, but the rest are like really important because I assume I can't just dump the tome, right?
Well, if you do, you would lose all those spells you learned.
Yeah, and I feel like I did my libido good. Like the only time I really avoided it was when I used the fairies to avoid it that one time. But other than that, let me see. But I don't think there's really. Yeah. I don't need much more gold. I think I'm okay.
I'm reading them.
Oh, sorry.
So down here, you decided you wanted the ogre leather cloak. Oh, you're scary.
Dang. Oh man, so he's a witch without spells.
Spellless witch.
Oh man.
Oh, and you want to get scarred visage, huh?
I have no ranging weapons except my wand.
Yes? You don't.
So I'll just smack people.
You realize that is not the intent of this.
What's the intent?
This is partly why I was this is partly, in these situations, is why I'm tempted to make the disabilities random, not chosen.
Oh yeah,
because yes, literally you just bought 100 gold for nothing, with no real penalty. I'm not sure if I like that right now. I mean, not to be rude, but that does seem a little broken.
Yeah, I understand that.
What does reconfiguration wand even do? Because it says whenever you use a class ability or hit with the basic attack, you may use your action at any time when using. Oh, I see. Sorry, I was misreading. So you may use your action at any time. What does that mean?
As I said, the intent of it is basically if you use your basic attack, it lets you use your anytime action to do one of your normal actions without penalty.
Oh.
Or if you decide to use a limited with like your anytime, then you could go, okay, on my enemy's turn, I can now use my regular action. I could basic attack on the enemy round, or do another regular action.
I was hoping I'd have peasant rags.
Oh crap! You do the whole gambling bet thing, don't you?
Yep.
Ooh man, so I can with this 40 gold, I can get one more potential thing. The question is, flame guard or ticket?
Really, flame guard or ticket?
That's what I'm thinking. Because Flame Guard could potentially give me some good damage options, but the problem is I don't really think I need that because of how much stuff I already got. So I'd like to bet my 40 gold to try to, talk my way into a Tambok ticket.
Oh, you want to negotiate with the guard for a Tambok ticket?
I would indeed.
Remember, BMM, you can also, this would avoid your stingy issue. You can do a bet off instead if you want with your gold. So that helps you avoid stingy if you really don't want to spend 20 gold on that armor. You can do the safe thing and just go, okay, I'll take the crappy 20 gold armor. Or you could bet it.
Oh, I want to bet 20 gold.
Oh crap, wait, where's Dexterous in the shop? Because I just realized I don't have a way to use
I just grabbed Dexterous.
There's only one?
It was only in my armor thing, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a supply.
It's an armor.
Ooh.
No, it is a supply though, I think. No, it's just shield. Never mind.
I just realized I don't have a way to use my anytime. Crap. Yeah.
Well, I just have the shield, for one.
Well, yeah. But the thing
And
is,
remember also minions, technically, but... technically, Arcane Beam isn't anytime.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about consistent. I'm talking about consistent.
Oh, shoot! You realize you aren't a skilled Arcane Mage, right?
Isn't 2 skilled?
No, 3.
Yeah, Rob changed it to 3.
He changed it to 3.
Do you really want... I'll give you the option to swap out Arcane Beam for one of the other things you picked.
But Berserk was the only potentially good thing because it would get rid of status effects.
I'm immune to status effects.
No, you're just immune to stun.
No.
Oh! Holy shit, it's gonna be really hard to pick on you.
Oh god, yeah, you have nothing you can be affected by. Crap.
Can I try to gamble my 20 for peasant rags?
For peasant rags, is that in your shop?
Nope.
Then no, you cannot. That is not how it works. You have to bet for something you can get normally.
Alright. I'm betting for a tam... Oh no, that was his shop. Never mind. I don't have money in the shop.
I bought Aetherfall. I don't need it. Okay. So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask if I'm able to do this. So, could I try betting 40 gold for the fire shield? And if it works, then, before I draw the spells, could I sell my ethereal form? Well, I guess I could do that now, because I can just, like, trade it in, and if I don't, this doesn't work. So I have 90 gold. Could I then buy an elemental shifter to make it, like, a fire arcane shield? So I could get, like, a fire and an arcane?
Could I gamble my 30 gold for flexible limbs?
Oh, did you refund Dexterous?
Yes, so I would have space for flexible limbs if I got it.
Ooh, that means I have the option for Dex. Oh no, that was in a personal shot. Never mind.
Ooh, that's a pretty good treasure for you, dude. But yeah, you can bet for that. 30 gold for a 100 gold item. What's a fair price to make a fair roll? You know what? Because you're pretty good already, I'm going to say you have to high roll.
Come on, baby, I need some new armor.
Alright, you high rolled.
Yes.
Good job. I guess you get it. You are broke, but now you have flexible limbs.
This is perfect for my character.
So Jay, did you hear what I was asking?
Yeah.
So would that work if I bought the Flame Guard, but then elementally shifted it so it's a fire and arcane? Would I get one of each? Because it could possibly change how it works.
You want to shift the shield, not the treasure?
Well, no. I want to shift my. If I get the Flame Guard, I would like to shift the. Oh wait, no, it's not element. The treasure isn't an actual. It doesn't have the icons. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't shift that. Man.
You could still get 2 fire spells and then go shift one of them into arcane.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually.
Oh wait, but you wouldn't have the gold at this point.
Well, I could bet 40.
You could shift Midnight. You
Well,
can
yeah.
shift Midnight Strike into
Well, yeah, I
fire.
can shift anything, but right now I'm wanting to try to get a shield. So I forgot to give me my money back because I put.
Oh yeah, all right, you're fine. I see you took out Aetheril form off, so you're back up to 90.
Okay. So I would like to try to bet 40 gold on getting this flame guard.
All right, 40 gold for flame guard. You already have a lot of money, so I'm also gonna make you high roll for it.
Man.
Hey, you started off with no gold on an 18. You think this was? I was gonna give you much more gold. Give me a roll here, bro.
Wait, is Arcane Beam really worth that much of a risk to not be able to use my anytime assistant? What else could I sell back?
Sometimes you end up with skills you don't use.
Yeah, I'm heavily debating dumping Arcane Beam because it's causing me so much. Wait, where did my gem skin armor go?
I don't know. Where did your gem skin armor go?
I sold back my Aetheril form, not gem skin.
Yeah, I don't know where your gem skin went.
It's in the corner here for some reason.
Oh, where?
It's in the corner of the shop. And here's my Aetheril form.
Oh, I don't know. That was weird.
Because I had that plus the Aetheril form and I had 40.
Yeah, that was weird. Thank you for pointing that out. I was like, oh crap, I didn't want to shortchange you. What happened to the other weapon? Didn't we have another weapon? Oh yeah, because he wanted the non-katana. That's right. Okay.
Okay. If I bet 90 for the shield. Oh wait, no, but then I couldn't. Oh yeah, I don't need it. If I bet 90 for the shield, what would I need?
For the shield?
Yeah, for the flame.
I put it to a 10 or above.
Okay, so I'm not going to take Arcane Beam. I will instead. If I Berserk EX, that means my Scrooges would Berserk.
Giant Scroogers!
Oh, but that's not good. That'll take up so much space. So I'm going to take Ankh of Callista because it's just good.
Alright, some bonus health if people go light.
Yep. And then I would like to bet my 90 gold for this Flame Guard shield.
Alright, for the shield of fire. Alright. So as I stated, high roll or no shield.
I'm going to put it in Nick's box. I have a good feeling with Nick.
Nick will see you through? That is not enough.
Well, crap. Now I have no use for my anytime.
I remember you can still try to do like a roleplay dodge and stuff. It's just... Yeah, you're...
I don't, but there's Dexterous, so that's another one of those where I need to roll ridiculously high to get that to worth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult. Your anytime's going to be hard to use.
Unless I get rid of Twilight Ray. To actually buy it.
Yeah, if you really wanted, you could sell back Twilight Ray and get a 10 gold charger. Or sorry, a 100 gold shield or something.
Because, man, Twilight Ray would be so good, but I gotta do this.
And honestly, it doesn't really fit. Right now, you have enough summoning mechanics. You can shoot Ray of Frost EX.
Yeah, exactly. I don't... Because this
it's highly ironic. You went Puppeteer and then you like took... Yeah, the funny part is you went Puppeteer and the only thing you kept was Midnight Strike.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to sell back Midnight Twilight Ray with the tear in the corner of my eye.
I know.
And
sadness.
Well, I'm about to buy the last thing. I'm buying Flame Guard.
Well, what the hell do you think, man?
Alright.
I'll tell you when I'm done.
Alright. I wasn't debating that.
2 fire spells. Come on.
Big money, big money. You got Magnetic Crush. And Wait, how did that help? I
And that was in the wrong deck apparently. That's because Pinata Muff is not a fire spell. But I'll take it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it isn't
think.
exploding.
Rage Totem EX.
Rage Totem! Oh wait, no, that's EX, not the normal one. I thought that was the one that did minions. Wait, are minions allies? No, they're not.
Nope.
Minions are minions.
But now you can put out 3 double damage buffs.
Well, I don't need.
Meaning it's harder to get rid of them.
Well, I don't need double damage.
Oh, I know what you need. Enchantments and a Banner Courage.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, who's joined us on channel?
Memes is here.
Hi, Memes.
Hello. I got to control DJ from.
Did you want to also make your character?
Yeah, sure. I could make the character to go along with DJs.
Keen puppeteer who was adopted by
Show me
Scroogers.
playing.
Who the heck is that? I said, who the heck is that?
That's our other player, BMM. I think, if I remember, BMM, you were with us for our New Year's stream, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a question. I don't mean to be rude, but is your mic bad, or you're a girl, or you're a young little boy?
I'm a 14-year-old boy who has not gone through it yet.
Okay. Also, your mic is very far away. You sounded a lot more feminine the first 2 times you said something.
Maybe because it's a little bit far away because I don't have my desk set up yet.
I blame DJ.
Alright, so Memes, you will be, I will deal your shop area in up by DJV, since DJV just finished his care.
Just delete all the DJ stuff, he doesn't need it.
I saved my character. Let me just respawn it and just make sure it's working. Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry, that was weird. Everybody
It
just
loaded in
connected again.
100%, and then it went boop.
Yep. So yeah, so BMM or DJV, if you want to stay here for his character creation.
I'll stay.
DJ, you got to see my companion.
I've also got to eat dinner.
What? You didn't eat dinner yet? What's with you never eating dinner?
Because I have like a weird like college eating schedule, man. It gets bad.
Yeah, college eating schedules are not good for people.
But to be fair, I had that kind of bad of an eating schedule beforehand anyway. But yeah,
So you blame it on college, even though it was just...
No, man. That's how I describe it. But I had it like I've always had it, basically. Dinner at my place was always like very like impromptu most of the time. Lot of have at it nights.
Is 2K still sick, or is he just playing games and don't want to talk to us?
I don't know. Well, I talked to him earlier. Like briefly.
Was he still sick, or was it he wanted to go play games? Because that's what he's been doing all day.
Yeah, well, I was out at the time doing stuff. But I messaged him on the phone. But we talked like very briefly, so he's at least alive.
Yeah. Well, we knew he was alive.
Did we though?
No, he's a zombie. Obvious zombie.
Burn it with fire. So yeah, so things to note names is if you want to, you can get Soul Link, Spirit Link, and Aura of Constitution.
Whoa, don't define that for him. Technically, when you start with character creation, you don't have the right to know those things.
Oh. Whoops.
I'm making a companion.
You're making a companion?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a character that's just like all RNG, just funny stuff.
Alright, I can be behind this, alright.
Do you want to... No, I'm not going to tell you my guy yet until...
It's gonna be great.
You.
All right.
your stuff.
Oh, wow, you actually got my custom class, too. So, just so you're aware, memes, the character you're making this week, one way, reason or another, has to be an orphan. So after you pick your race, I'm going to be drawing a random mercenary companion to serve as your parent.
Do I have to keep the companion?
No, it is not actually companion. I'm just drawing the companion because it's this is representing the people who adopted you.
Okay, I'm gonna be a dwarf, and I really want to go magician.
Hold on. You probably want to wait before you pick out that.
But I just want to fuck up my class sauce this bad, man.
Because I gotta draw you a cornerstone and attribute. Duh.
I want to make a whole thing and then get blasphemous after I made a whole magician's class. It's gonna be great.
Alright, you are a wizard lover melodic. I love it.
Dude, I get to sing to you, DJ.
I would love you to sing to me.
Alright, also give me a gold roll.
I can make people take damage for me. Ah, glorious. Yes! I got the one.
Awesome. Best gold roll 2016.
Un.
So you have a whopping starting 510 gold.
Yeah.
Before picking your class.
Okay, I think I need to switch to king.
You can't.
But then I could have a whopping like 70 gold.
No. Unfortunately, that is not the rules.
Dang it.
You picked your race. You have to live with it.
That would have been great. I could have 70 gold. Okay, DJ. Sandbender or magician?
Don't do Sandbender.
Why?
Wait, can he know what I am now? Or does he have to
Well,
work?
yeah, now officially you guys are at creation.
You do not want putting rough terrain because I am the master of all minions. Turn 1, put down 2 Scrooges. Turn 2, use summon air sprites to summon 9 air sprites and cast a random spell 3 times. And then every turn after that,
Well, technically, he gets to know your class, not everything you can do, but he does know about your spell entourage Ray of Frost. The magician.
Yes.
So I would just suggest don't do rough terrain.
Yes.
Alright, so you have 110 gold.
Yes.
DJ memes.
Yes.
Oh, did I not just give you a treasure shop yet?
But
Wait, what happened to the server?
you got disconnected.
Yeah, it randomly crashed. You're okay.
You died.
Sorry, here's your treasures. I should have let you see those first, but it's okay. You're building randomly. It's okay.
Ooh, elemental mage gauntlet. That would be fun. DJ, I'm buying your spot.
Wow. Hope you get better luck. Don't do anything with Nick's spot. Nick's spot's cursed.
Wow!
Wait. What was the thing with the supplies you could buy from any of them, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, you can buy supplies from any row.
Okay,
Oh, technically, we also need to figure out who your parents are. So you may have been born a dwarf, but your parents are, or at least a parent is, a dwarven sharpsword. So you were adopted by a dwarf.
What? I was not adopted. That is my dad that died at the age of 1. Explains everything. Oh, monkey fish rod?
No, the story is DJV is that, or sorry, memes, sorry, is that literally, for some point, you were I don't care what happened before or after, really, for much. But there was a point where you were an orphan, and thus you lived in this child care facility where you were treated with a lot of love and happiness until you were adopted.
Okay, DJ.
Yeah.
I can take Giant's
Wait,
blood.
can I allow him to see my character?
I can
Yes.
take Giant's blood and get 9 titanium greatswords.
Do it! Do it!
Do it.
Oh, I got to look at everything else first.
You want to look at my character real quick?
I could also get 6 for raiments and only get 8 titanium greatswords.
Why? That's...
What? 8! I just hit from 16.
I got that.
I just hit people with my giant sword.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do with you guys?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be
I have
swarming
a
the
great
battlefield.
giant sword.
Look at my character.
Also, keep in mind, if BMM does not join us, Spirit Link and Aura of Constitution will not be given to everyone else.
Oh crap.
Oh.
Meaning, if you don't show up, you're going to be taking away two
Come on,
of
man,
people's
we need
passives.
you.
I'll try.
Oi, vey.
Hey,
Oi, vey.
memes. Do you want spirit linking and Aura of Constitution?
I don't know. This 6 for raiments are looking very tempting.
No, these are free.
Yeah, but the 6 for raiments is looking very tempting.
Why can't you get all of them?
Because what? Which one are you talking about? Or of Constitution? What? Spirit Link? Oh.
They're free.
Oh, free!
Yeah, I guess I'll take them.
Oh yeah, these are also free.
What? You just
But only one person.
Wait, so I can take this random hammer?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Just take your giant sword.
Wait,
Wait, can this giant sword become throwable?
but then my sword's gone!
Yeah, why would you throw that giant sword?
Yeah, why would I throw my giant sword?
No, because the hammer is throwable. Can you throw the sword?
What the? No!
No.
I am not throwing my sword away. I don't know if I want to take that anyways.
Wait,
That would be the
If you
simplest
don't-
built character ever. Is just shit tons of great swords, hit things from across the
And it would
map,
be
but
decent
does
if
nothing
DM
else.
shows up, because the Constitution plus Spirit Link being able to grant stamina to you to keep you healed, you don't need to worry about buying armor as long as DM shows up.
No, I'm getting an energy vest.
That's also really good. Yeah.
And then I will get... What's the
I
cheapest
don't, where
weapon?
even is the sword?
Where's the cheapest weapon in my shop?
The cheapest weapon? Well, there is a free weapon from your ally, but there's also some 50 gold ones.
Wait, the hammer is 5 range?
Yeah, because you throw the hammer.
Okay, I take the hammer. And then I will take, where is it?
I like how you picked Magician and have picked 0 Magician skills.
And I will take lethal arms.
I mean, to be fair, I only have one puppeteer skill too.
I have not yet begun to start my magician. He's just hitting some funny stuff real quick. Okay. Let's look at this magician thingamabob.
Keep in mind, same rule with the silver on hammer. If he doesn't show up, you will not have it. Oh, sorry, that's DJV's though. Sorry, which is far more likely to be kept.
There you go, top hat.
All right, here we go, Char Parrot.
I got the top hat.
All the top hats.
Top of the morning to you. And I will get the copycat.
You also want to copy people, okay.
You go copy. No.
Oh, you don't want to steal people's clothes? That's the best trick.
It is a fun ability.
Hey, you saw how good that was at the It campaign, right?
Yes.
I used the shit out of that skill to get campaign.
Yeah, man.
I was not in the.
Alright, random applause.
Yes. You guys took my ice cream pig on an adventure without me.
Well, technically, the ice cream pig wasn't even there for most of it. Like, he was there in, like, the early beginning, and then he just, like, disappeared to the back, like, a back room somewhere. You could be killed, you could be being tortured right now.
We have no idea whatever
It could
happened
just
to
be
him.
a soft serve machine right at this moment.
You don't touch my ice cream pig.
I would never. It's them.
They do not touch my ice cream pig.
Ice cream pig.
Oh yeah, what time next Sunday will the campaign be?
Probably about 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Maybe a bit earlier, a bit later, depending on when people are
Which is
get
what,
ready.
Eastern time?
I think Eastern time. What time is it for you right now?
It
5?
8:49.
It's 2 hours. Eastern time is 2 hours ahead.
Okay, so then that's going to be around 3 o'clock your time, I believe.
How long will it last?
I'm going to try and make it close, but I'll let you guys know, because you and my viewers know, that if the campaign goes over 4 or 5 hours, if we need to, we will cut the campaign in half and do the other half of the campaign the following week if people need to go. But if people are having fun and are just like, let's wrap it up and finish it now, we'll do it. We can also just straight run it all the way through.
Because 9 Eastern, 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain, I will not be available. I will have to go.
Okay. Well, we can either postpone it from that point or whatever, if it goes on the longer end, of course. In which case, we'll pick up the following Sunday.
Alright.
If everyone decides that's the point we need a break.
So this will be a 5-player campaign?
No, it will only be 4. I'm having Memes here make a backup character, as well as you, depending on who's actually available and shows up. I'd rather have extra characters made that don't get used. Yes. I will have people... I will have... aka... No offense, Memes, but you are my backup player right now, because BMM did respond first. But if something happens that he can't show up, then you will be the backup player. Or, yeah, if something happens to DJV, or Nick, or Echo Pirate, or whoever else plays, that you will be playing instead.
Yeah, I should most definitely be there, although I probably shouldn't be staying up playing much later than,
Okay.
Well, as you had, I've
like 9 Mountain Time. I probably should.
I'll let you know my new warning. If we end up having a longer game, we will try and find a break point, probably after a combat. In which case, we'll go, okay, guys, let's resume this part 2 of this next week.
I need another class.
You're buying multi-class?
See.
Oh my Jeebus! You realize you don't get the gold from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you are no longer a magician. You are now a bone dancer.
My god.
Sweet. You are now the magician boner.
I did not mean to mean that.
So you get the Grand Raven's gift.
Okay. Also, remember you can purchase your 13th class skill, but I don't know with your inventory if you want the 13th class skill for Bone Dancer. You're missing, like, the most obvious pick. The 10 gold weapon! That's amazing.
What?
You don't want a bone scythe?
I don't know. That made me like a kobold.
Except on steroids.
I was trying not to
EXXP.
be a kobold on steroids.
Kobold on EXXP.
Keep in mind it's only when you use abilities or basic attack. Technically, bone scythe does not replace kobold entirely if you're like doing roleplay type shit. Or rolling to sprint, or blocking.
Yes.
Also, let me make a copy of multi-class here.
I kind of need a little bit more gold. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to get. What are we doing in this game?
Remember, you can bet as well.
You're orphans?
I got the uncontrollable libido, don't worry.
You want to have an uncontrollable libido? Okay, you'll have to define to me before the campaign, preferably sooner rather than later, whether you are aroused by women or men.
I will figure that out in a bit. But this will help me. I will now get death.
And keep in mind that because you're a magician, that means you also can't use your regal top hat against them.
Welcome, Nick.
But that's all fine.
I'm here now.
Hey, it's a Nick!
Hey, it's a Nick.
So is Woofy gonna be able to actually join, or?
I don't know. Has Woofy joined the channel?
Well, no. Woofy was in the same campaign that I was stuck in.
Okay. He's also welcome to make a character.
Yeah.
So random applause.
Memes is just making a backup character.
Could I random applause them and not do something harmful to them?
Has Echo responded yet?
I'm not sure. What's the password?
Echo is dead.
It's still in the password cloth.
Okay, yeah. I will do the bone size so that I can do my character. It's fine.
So I'm going to replace Echo's name up here with Woofy if he joins us.
Jane, I have a question.
Wait, did you save second slot?
Yes.
Yes, second slot is saved for you, Nick.
Your second slot cost me 100 gold, man.
What?
Can Memes, if he plays, can he throw his bone scythe like he can his hammer?
Yeah. On a roleplay side, I don't mind what you guys do. As long as it makes no conceptual difference on how it performs, I have no problem if you want to change the roleplay of your character. Like, he doesn't even have to have a bone scythe. He could say it's pimp cane or something. I don't know. As long as it fits its character and it doesn't fundamentally change how it acts, I have no problem if you guys want to say it's different.
Alright, then my broom staff is literally a broom.
Alright, you just, yeah, if you want to use the normal old broom, that's chill.
So, Jane.
Yeah?
Can I spawn in the meta cards?
Oh, that's right. I also need to give some people meta cards, don't I?
Oh,
Yeah, if you...
No, BMM, I don't know. I guess... I'm trying to remember BMM, because technically you did play? I should give you a meta card? So you know what? Screw it. I'll deal out meta cards. So let's see. Nick, would you mind double checking the rules of the meta cards and who still needs one?
Yeah, but yeah, if you promote me, I'll spawn in the meta card that I see.
No. I was talking just a list. Okay, I think,
Yeah, I
okay,
know.
update to all players. I need one more for Echo, who isn't here yet. I need to give one to Memes, if he wants to use his. Lord/Charles, who isn't here.
So, was this last Monday, or...?
Yeah, it was last Monday. So, yeah, let's see. We have Kari, Sir, Mystery, Malice, Solus, King of Apples, who all get a meta card. I will be nice and also give you a meta card, BMM. Since you did play with me during the New Year's campaign and stayed the entire campaign, you will get a free meta card.
Good question.
That campaign was fun.
It was silly and goofy.
I didn't get some Cody Goofy.
What's the campaign do we know besides the fact that we're orphans?
Saving the orphanage.
Yeah, you gotta save the orphanage.
Scooches.
Wait, save the orphanage? Shit, I thought we were supposed to burn down the orphanage.
No! You're not burning the orphanage. This is your beloved. They're the beloved person who had taken care of you guys in the time of not when you couldn't take care of yourselves.
Nick,
Don't
look
worry,
at my
guys.
character.
I have the perfect idea. I'll burn down the orphanage, but before I do, I'll make the beloved character disappear.
No, she's trying to save the orphanage. Please don't burn down the orphanage.
But I can burn down the
Please
orphanage.
burn down the orphanage.
No orphanage burning. For every orphanage you burned, I will make you death roll.
Jane, can I, sorry, but can I get a promotion so I'll be able to...
I got the meta
card that I do. I know, but I have golden trinket saved, so you don't have to search through it.
Okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. But here, let me shuffle this real quick. Alright, so Nick, you have, let's see, it says you still have two more, or sorry, you have, yeah, two more, or sorry, it looks like you have 3 total more. And Means also gets 1, and but I think I already gave DJV his ahead of time. Yeah, I did.
Well, I only have my 1.
Yeah, you have your 1. That's exactly how many you've earned so far. Yes.
Got it.
So let's see. We also have Echo. Or sorry, Echo Pirate, who isn't here yet. But okay, so I need to give 3 to Nick, and then 1 to Memes and BM. So BM, it's a little late to use this character creation unless you want to decide your character off it. But your meta card, why can't I draw from it?
You just draw. No.
All right, BM, your meta card. Is it glitching out? Okay, there we are. That was weird. That was
preference.
You have job preference. You can play as any class in the game unless I feel it's not possible. But I think you're pretty happy being a witch, so that didn't impact this character creation.
Oh man.
Oh man, I would have gone Templar and bought a no Templar.
Your medic card is
No man, you got
False Cobalt. Technically, you could not take that vote site, but I also think you probably want to save this.
Question. Could I activate it and use 4 dice?
No.
Dang it. It would be quadruple the chance of failing and succeeding.
Oh, it looks like you were doing some shopping while I was getting all this prepared.
See?
Did you want it? What did you want to shift your gauntlet into?
Arcane and dark.
Okay, you realize you don't have enough dark spells to unleash it, right?
Oh, wait,
you only have 1 dark spell.
Wait, is it 2 or 3 for you?
3.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's why I had to go through whole shenanigans and have to end up dropping Arcane Beam. Because I was short on gold and I tried to do a bargain, but then Nick's spot screwed me over, so I couldn't do it.
Sorry,
blaming Nick.
Because I rolled in your spot thinking that Nick's
Alright, so Nick, not only do you have golden trickle, and I would prefer with the amount of players you don't use any of those defining one that change out to others.
Got it.
Wait, hold on. I know how to get the orphans out of the burning building. I can flat them with sweeping push.
Okay, Nick, your first new meta is Apprentice Shopkeeper.
Oh, that's
you
a
have a small shop,
card.
which contains 4 random supplies, 3 armors and weapons, 2 treasures, and a single random class that can be purchased by others.
What other meta card do I have?
What do you mean, what other meta?
I thought I had.
You have 1. BMM and Memes, you only have 1.
Why do I only have 1?
Yes.
I think
The reason Nick has had a lot is he's played a lot of games. And we're catching him up. Your second new meta card, Nick, is Diploma. Haha, I like that. Add it to your character, your Diploma is a scroll.
Do you get a meta card every game?
No.
Ooh, Grasper.
And friendship is forced. No, I'm vetoing that.
Sure, I get it.
Why are there all these meta spoken about in legend?
Legendary
I don't have any legendary class, so I will also veto that. Because that's
I
useless.
have some if you want them.
Your other is wealthy adventurer. Okay, now that's
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
that's one that could actually impact this character creation, Nick.
Golden Tricky, Wealthy Adventurer, both of
I can
them.
pop both these and get 2,000 gold if I really am greedy.
Yeah, if you really want to be greedy,
And
keep in
dwarf,
mind because
and
we have a lot of
dwarf,
people
I dare you.
building
No,
extra
not
characters
now. Well, I don't think I'm gonna use what's the limit? 'Cause I don't think I'm gonna use any this campaign.
Yeah, I don't think you want to use Golden Trickle on this one or the other ones, especially since most other people have built their characters already.
Wait, I have a question.
So honestly, the only one I think you might use is either Diploma or Wealthy Adventurer. You can use both technically, but I wouldn't use your other two because that complicates shop with people who've already built characters.
Depends if I need extra gold, so I'll find out. God, I hate freaking Snap. Alright, so, can I just get, like, one more rundown of the context of this campaign?
Alright, I'll give you a context run, Nick. You guys are going to be playing, I don't know what has happened to your character before or after, but during your character's childhood, you were taken in by an orphanage because you've lost your parents in some way or another, and they took very good care of you, and years later, you've heard that this orphanage is having some issues. So, you decided to come back to the orphanage to see if you could help save the orphanage.
Nick, would you like Spirit Link and War of Constitution?
Keep in mind, the PMM does... Hey, whoa. Technically, Nick does not know anything else about your characters just yet. Besides that, the keen... Oh, technically, you don't even know that. So, Nick, ignore all their other cards.
Alright. Well... bloody hell.
Besides knowing you have a keen, and 2 dwarves at the moment.
I'll be a... It's a tough decision. I'll be a black boar.
Oh, you want to be a pork?
I've never been pork since my first campaign I've ever played.
Well, this is going to be interesting. A pork has been adopted. And by the way, I'm going to be drawing a random mercenary companion to serve as your adopted parent. AKA, it is not actually going to be relative, but besides maybe some backstory for your character. So once I draw your cornerstone and attribute, I'm also going to draw you an adopted parent. So Nick, this campaign, you are...
Better be blind.
A friar colossal. Aw, man. Wow.
Can I be a 3x3?
I guess if you want. That will provide no statistical advantage. And keep in mind, I'm only agreeing to this if you don't take skills that are beam attacks or whatever bullshit of that.
Oh. No, I was... This already solidified what I wanted to be. Like, I already knew what I wanted to be. This just solidified it.
Alright, and your skills you've learned are Empowered Dreams.
I'll be sure to use that all the time.
And Philosophy X.
Alright. So,
I love this. This is an amazing skill. Best character 2017. Your parent, by the way, Nick. Your new parent is a...
Dark and Hobgob.
You were adopted by a Hobgoblin!
Do I get its abilities?
I don't know! No, this is just your parent. AKA, it has no relevance, this is just who you were adopted by. You were adopted by a Hobgoblin.
If he was, if I picked Paladin, or Rouge, and I picked, because that gives you a mercenary companion, could it be my parent?
I wouldn't say that off the bat. If you want, you can say your parent is like your squire, in a way. But well, yeah, if you want, I will draw. If you don't like Dark and Hobgoblin, and you want to do that roleplay perspective, no, I would be redrawing it because this would not be a free one.
I mean, like, I really like Dark and Hobgoblin as my adopted.
Yeah, they're pretty freaking fun.
So, what's my... Can I roll for gold?
Yes,
After
now
all,
roll
I
for
can-
gold.
Black boar is...
I still have a question.
So give me a roll, Nick.
1.
Nick.
Alright, all 40 gold.
We tried, Nick. Are you rolled a 1 too?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pop both the Adventurer, but first I'm being Paladin.
Oh, dude, you gonna pop the Adventure and be a Paladin?
Yep, I'm
He
gonna
is the
pop
mighty
both the Adventurer
Paladin.
now.
Oh, you want to burn your wealthy adventurer. Nice.
And I need a class card from Paladin, so I'll just quickly look for that.
I'll get your 13th skill.
No, I got it. On that deck. I mean,
Yeah, I put it in the bottom corner, but as well. But
there we go.
you're gonna just have a bunch of extra gold, you realize. Unless you're gonna cycle a shit ton.
I mean, I can just buy backroom items. I just need it. So
Yeah,
I
you
have-
could. A lot of people have bought backroom items. I'll let you know.
Well, I mean, it's just really a really good card.
So yes, now
love
if
it.
you're curious, you can see what other people have, without affecting your character selection. There is a scimitar that no one has claimed, because DJV bought a worn crafting hammer.
Nick, would you
You
like
can also,
to
yes, you
borrow?
can also take Spirit Link and Ore of Constitution as long as BMM is here. You will have those two. You can have those two skills. Would you like to take any of those things? At least temporarily.
Here's the thing. When we start the campaign, so if I bought a bunch of passives and BMM was here, can I switch out some of the passives? Because the thing is, if I do take those passives and BMM wasn't here, then the problem occurs where I just have 2 empty slots that I couldn't deal with.
Well, yeah, as I said, it depends at the end of character selection if you like certain skills or not. Like, if he isn't here, I will simply say those aren't an option to have the Aura and the Spirit Link.
Well, I think what he's asking kind of like build 2 characters, sort of. One option for if BM is there with, so he can have those passives, or he kind of has something slightly different in case BM.
AKA,
not
if
there.
you want to buy 2 passives that are basically the passives you buy if BMM isn't here, yeah, okay.
Alright, so first off, one more thing. I have melted flesh in my inventory. Will that also be doubled?
It says from your armor, not what's... So,
Yeah, melted flesh is an armor.
yeah, but if you don't put it in your armor slot, it's not.
How do the stealing from the shop go?
Alright.
The betting from the shop?
It's once per shopping phase. You can bet your gold.
What if you have no gold?
You can still try to bet for something, but it's going to be hard because you bet everything. Do you want to refund your Elemental Shifter and Mage Gauntlet since you realized you don't have enough skills?
No, I want to bet first.
Alright, what do you want to bet for?
This Chaos Flames.
Okay, you want the double damage buff of Chaos Flames. With 100 gold,
If not,
I'm going to make a 50-50 roll.
oh, sick. Whoa, we can't have it start on the 20. We gotta have it start on the 1.
Alright, give me a 50-50 roll. If you roll a 10 or under, no Chaos Flame.
Now I have to fill back my pillow. Should I fill back my pillow?
Jane. So if I bought premium catalogs, and if I bought something like conversion, it's 50 gold, but I round up or down.
Oops, wrong item, sorry. Your pearl is what you said.
I'm still thinking if I want to sell the pearl.
This is why technically you should be doing the bet before you guys, but because it makes it really awkward if you go, well, if I win this bet, I'm fine, but then I'm going to sell back a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I had to drop my arcane beam before I did that, because
And I was being,
Why'd you take
yeah,
the
I was
belt?
being
thought
fair
that would
because
be-
Arcane Beam was a skill you kind of took, but then you realized that I have no way to use it. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's part of the classes. I'll let you re-select from those options.
Why'd you take the pearl? I said I may sell it back.
So Jane, I just have an important question.
Yeah.
So, about freemium catalogs, and when I get a number like 25, do I round up or down?
Jane, why'd you take the pearl?
Depending?
So something like, I'll give an example, conversion. So it's 50 gold, but if I took the freemium catalog, it'd be 25. What would you consider that?
If you did one, I would round down, but then that means the next item would get rounded up.
So I'm alternating.
Okay,
Yes.
guys.
Now, there's two ways I can build this character. I can build it pretty average, or I can just build this character as a tank that does nothing but sit around. Either way, this sounds like a funny character.
Alright, so you wanted to shift your Elemental Mage Gauntlet to Arcane Fire instead?
Yes.
Alright then, DJ.
It's fine. But I still have 50 because... Yeah,
It's hard.
massive.
Nick, you're already super tanky again. God damn it.
Don't worry, I only have like over 200 health.
Yeah, it's not like an issue or anything.
Like, I'm probably gonna build this character where he can only do like 1 damage, like at minimum. I need to make sure my character isn't just amazing. I am gonna take this. That's,
No. Build whatever character you like. Just keep in mind to balance the campaign around that.
yeah, I know. So that's why I want to build a character that isn't too powerful. I don't want to deal with 2 big threats.
But already it's going to be difficult for me.
I mean, what are you fighting against also? I mean, you got a witch.
A witch that does 30 damage. Or sorry,
30 damage.
Don't worry, I found the flame, guys.
No, sorry, not 30 damage, but I think we do 20 damage, knocks back targets in a line that then can use her anytime for other things.
It's not that bad. I mean, like, they got what I'm assuming is magician, multi-class bone dancer.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. I mean, so far it seems cool. And then we got puppeteer. I don't want to read too much into puppeteer. That looks too boring for me.
No, I don't do puppeteer stuff. I summon mass butt ton of minions and make them basic attack.
The only thing he took from Puppeteer was Midnight Strike.
Where did you get all these abilities, my guy?
Backroom deals. Like, 2 players bought backroom deals.
I kind of want to buy it, but I'm not sure.
Do it!
Wait,
I'm thinking
More
about
RNG!
I'm trying to like think about like exactly how I'm gonna build this character. Well,
You could go for a bunch of like light or arcane to see if you could get the Dreamweaver skills, so Empower Dreams actually the purpose on
If
you
I
without
buy-
it just exploding.
no, if I'm not a Dreamweaver, that I can't cast that, so I'm just gonna delete that.
No, keep it. You still know it.
Alright. So if I buy freemium catalog, it says spells cost half. Does that mean Ankh of Life is 250?
What?
Does
Does it have the spell gem?
Yeah, Ankh of Life has spell gem.
I have a very good question.
Let me see the catalog.
Can I, if I buy 2 shifters, can I make them go into the same thing? Jane.
2 shifter? Why?
If I bought 2 shifters and made my elemental mage gauntlet, could I just make it arcane?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap!
I think because then that would make it even harder to balance around, because then you would spend even less money to get the exact same benefit. And why did you add the swammy and to your inventory?
Hello?
You lost it.
What? I took a peg leg, so I can get the money.
You wanted to buy the freaking...
Now my game crashed.
No, you bought the peg leg so you could buy Chaos Plane.
I sold back the pearl and got
my game did crash. What the hell, man?
That's weird. No worries, Nick.
Why is this CC giving me so much stress? Oh shoot.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that.
But yes, the balancing act for this is because I don't want you to just ignore the benefit of Elemental Mage Gauntlet. Downside of that, you have to be proficient in elements. So thus, making you pay just 100 gold to go, oh, I don't have to buy 100 gold plus of other class skills just so I can use my Mage Vest.
I don't know, skill been changed to 2 for forever, whatever.
Alright,
so do you want
alright,
to...
wait, hold on. Alright, faithful viewers, Jane is gonna put a poll up on the Twitch voting site. If you want me to take backroom items, I vote yes. If you don't want me to, vote no. Alright, Jane?
No!
Do it.
I'm not polling people. You are making that choice.
Don't worry, just buying me time to think of the choice.
Definitely need to pull people.
Do it, bro. Why not?
I definitely... Actually, that reminds me, if I get unlucky, then there's no point in me taking up these.
Wait, better question. Can I shift a spell?
Yes, you can.
Oh, then I'm going to put this back and take the 100 back. And take the peg leg back too.
Hey, what's your, what are you streaming on YouTube?
See, now that I know I can shift this spell, I can do this the other way. So put that back. Then I could have put the flaming back too.
Yes, it's going to be up on YouTube.
Jane, I've actually had an intense realization.
Oh?
This is gonna be a character that doesn't have a swami. Ever since Calicreo, all matches have had a swami.
A slammy.
Swami.
If you can give me 10 gold, I can buy you a slammy, man. Right, that's not working.
So you want... Why are you elemental shifting disappear?
Because I'm elemental shifting disappear.
Okay,
Because
what element are you making it?
it's gonna be for the roleplay value. Oh man, you make someone disappear, they just turn into ash.
No,
But it doesn't kill them.
No, I burn it down. It's for the orphanage.
Stop trying to burn down this orphanage!
I make it disappear though.
I mean, to
No!
be fair, he's a melodic.
Yeah, I'm a melodic, man. I got
He says
running down the orphanage.
Orphanage is burning down, burning down, burning down.
Instead of using magic to make them disappear, I just catch them on fire.
Alright. So, Jane.
No, I like the magic that your elemental part fire disappear. Did you just want to change it into pure fire or like arcane fire?
Well, I want like fire, so could it be like, instead of stunning them, could it burn them? And then they have to get out burned to come back, but it's fine.
With stun,
Disappear stuns them, and then as soon as they're not stunned, they reroute. I just
Alright,
want to
Jane.
burn instead of stunning.
It's all the elemental shifts.
I guess you could, if you wanted an elemental shift a target so they're
What's your YouTube?
burned, but they can no longer be targeted by anything
so.
else.
Well, I just want to make them disappear, but instead of disappearing and they're stunned, they just disappear and they're on fire because it's a
Press
fire.
L.
Yeah, you can totally do that. If you want to have a fire disappear.
Yeah, because that's what it is. I need it to make the elemental mage gauntlet work, which is arcane and fire, so I make disappear into a fire thing.
Okay,
Jane.
then.
So what I'm gonna do is, before I do anything, I'm gonna hork over 50 gold to buy another attribute.
Yes!
Like, you
Thank you,
know, why
Nick.
when attributes are the greatest. They're my favorite.
Alright, you're apparently also a Thar.
Jack,
Okay,
what's your YouTube?
Okay,
Oh,
I
we
need
can
to ask
see in a
you-
bit. Okay.
alright, so, Jane, can I please still be able to take hits for people?
You cannot use any of your actions in
Please?
It says
That's all
whatever
I
the
need
hell
to
is
do.
something you hit, you can move finish spaces as you like. Cannot use any of your actions. Yeah, it does just say actions until all allies have not used their
Hey,
other-
Nick, don't worry.
Nick.
So the only thing, Nick, that your character can do before everyone else uses their round is intercept hits for them.
Gonna take all the goddamn hits.
I could also just make you take the hit anyway.
Oh yeah, but that's less fun. I'm
That's really fun.
I'm never gonna take it for you, because you can do it yourself.
You can force people to take hits for you.
What about me?
Well, what the hell do you have, bro? Okay, let's see, you're stingy, so you're very cheap, and what's that, you're a butcher? You cut animals? I'll have you know that I'm vegan, because I'm a pig. So don't even fight me, bro.
I'm stronger than you, though.
Excuse me?
I have a very good question.
You wanna fight, bro?
They say that I can move allies to a space adjacent to you, and they'll take the damage without their consent. Could I pull minions too? Are minions, or are they not allies?
No, it says allies.
Dang it, I just want to kill all the freaking Nick's minions. I mean, DJ's minions.
Why do you want to kill all my minions? That's all I do.
Because you're the only one that makes
I'll
minions.
just pull the minions in front of me to take the hit.
Alright, Jane, so you seem to be having a blast, so
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna
you
buy back
guys,
room.
bye.
I'm gonna buy, I want 6 passives.
You just want to fill up your passives, okay? So you're not going
Yes.
to take Spirit Link or Aura Constitution?
I may, depending. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 6 passives.
Nick chose legend.
Well, how would I draw you 2 real quick, since that's, or
6
3,
passives.
because you have space for all 3 of them.
And then, okay.
Oh wait, is that passives or abilities? No, it's passives, good, okay.
Oh, I saw something.
So, what else did you want? Did you want to still pick out 3 more passives?
I'll take 1 more passive, then 2 more regular, non-spell abilities.
2 abilities? Alright.
That deck seems really lonely, no one has picked from it.
Alright. So far, Nick, you've got a Master
Oh,
Mixologist.
sweet! What the hell is this?
A musical instrument.
Oh my god! I can take the hit for people!
A corrupted bag of holding.
What did I miss?
Interception!
Wait,
It doesn't matter, because that's an ability!
could he give us all Aura of Wealth?
Please.
Technically, it's the end of character. I mean, you guys did build your characters. He has personal insignia. He has Aura of Wealth.
Yeah, but Aura of Wealth says you
Well,
can sell
who
it
has
back
room
to
for it?
Master
DJV is
Full.
full.
No,
BMM
it
is
says you can sell
full.
it back. So could I sell it back immediately?
No.
Here's my issue. I really want to take interception. My only shock with it is it's useless for me because I'm lethargic.
Technically, you can do it as an anytime. It does give you an anytime now.
That's true. It gives me an anytime, or I can just use my
You
anytime.
can use it as an anytime. It literally says, if you look at the very last line, you can use it as a regular action at any
I
time.
do have an empty passive.
AKA, it's one of the skills that I don't penalize if you use it at any time.
Alright.
Oh, remember. Remember these two right here.
Nick, you're not taking the wealth and selling it back.
No, it's a wasteful passive.
Nick, remember Spirit Link and Constitution.
If you're here, I'm gonna get rid of sight. Remember.
I think Master Mixologist is useless unless you want to file.
Money!
Yes, you do. You need more money.
Oh, I would take more money if you don't want it.
No, okay, the max I can get is like 100, which is useless. So,
Remember,
Master
the only person
Mixologist.
who has room for this is freaking.
I'm gonna take personal insignia, then corrupted bag of holding.
Yeah, dude, you could let me do chaos flames.
And I'm gonna use corrupted bag of holding now.
Okay, I gotta give you some random treasures.
Hello?
Gosh
Hello
darn it,
there.
dude.
Hi.
I am Beefy Black Boar.
Cool.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, who's hopping in channel?
So you're just leaving those things on the board, Nick?
Alright, Wolfie. Yeah, you still can make your character, dude.
Okay.
Alright, Jane, dice right here, rolling for... roll the 3 for corrupted bag of holding.
That's fine. It's a... technically, yes. You do it at character creation.
Yeah.
So, 2 random treasures.
Yeah. I just saw that there are already like 5 players, so.
Well, as I said, because you made that claim early, but I'm still going to figure out who exactly. Wait, what? Oh, because I accidentally drew the thing next to it.
Don't drop that picture. Hey, bad memes are bad.
So what's password?
Oh my god, Nick! What
Now this brings a question.
Nick,
Can I? Yeah.
You pulled it during character creation.
Yeah. What's the password?
I have an important question.
It's in Discord. It's in Discord.
Oh. Okay.
Can I wait and have? So do I have to build a separate character, or can I wait till?
Me and you will do another character later.
Yeah.
Remember, this is like the character for Dead Bones character in season 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking, like, in a future, like, Urealms game, if one of my characters gets Silver Vampire Locket, can it be the one that my Black Boar had?
Maybe. As I said, I would like you to make. You have to make the character. See, the way I've worded it is, you make another character with me in a private creation with just this locket. I would prefer, because of all the other stuff. I would prefer you not to use any of your meta characters on this creation. But your character, so this will give me a roleplay thing to kind of give you a chance to get another character. This is going to be really weird.
Can I choose a character that I've already made in your campaign?
No, it has to be a new character.
Got it. Alright, yeah, understandable.
I made disappear into a fire thing, so now I can make the orphanage disappear.
Alright, so Woofy, by the way, so let's momentarily go back. Woofy, welcome. We're going through a lot of random RNG shit. I don't think Wolfie's earned a... Yeah, Woofy does not have a meta card because he has not played a full game with us yet.
Jane, speaking about RNG, I want a new cornerstone from Section 3.
Wait. So how many games do you have to be in for a meta?
Because why not? That's the real question.
You could pay... Do you want to buy the fortune redoer? You can redo your fortune. Oh, you're buying the Keenstone. You realize it does replace your 2 companion... Your 2 skills because you're no longer Friar, right?
Oh, it's replacing. I thought it was... Don't I get both effects?
Yeah, it says replace. It says replace.
Alright, it's fine.
So, by the way, Woofy, so the campaign you're going into here is where you are I don't know what your character has done before or after, but your character was brought into an orphanage at a young age where you've had a very well-done childhood there until you were finally adopted. So after we get your cornerstone and attribute, I will also draw a random mercenary companion that represents the character you were raised by, although they will not actually be part of your inventory. There's just kind of to give you a perspective of who actually adopted your character.
I am a melodic.
I also don't know, Woofy, if you've played with me before, if you know the differences with some of the rules and stuff I do.
I played with you once before.
Alright, so you're aware of the stuff like the anytime changes, the shopping phase changes, etc.?
Yeah. Not quite the shopping phase changes, but...
Alright, well, I'll let you know the difference in the shopping phase. The big two things is, or I guess 3 things is, one, there's a 13th class skill you can purchase, which if you're curious about it, feel free to ask about what they are.
Okay.
And there is also 2 rules of there. One, the supply shop. You can buy anything that is a supply. They're just organized by gold cost, but don't worry about what row they're in.
Okay.
Because you can buy any supply you want. And the last thing is there's a once per shop bet off, where you can bet any amount of gold to try and get an item for cheaper than normal. And I'll basically probably have you do a roll off of some sort. And if you win, you get the item for the gold amount you offered. If you lose, you just lose your money. That money.
Okay.
AKA, it's a way to prevent you guys from worrying like, oh, I have 30 gold, but nothing to spend it on.
Yeah.
So,
I'm kind of... Guys, I'm torn. I need your guys' opinion.
whoa, Nick. We're focusing on Woofy for a moment so you can catch up and finish your
okay. You want me to, like, put some cards right now?
You should see what your racial mastery is.
I don't want that.
Alright, so Woofy, you have an elf, a pork, a dwelf, and an Azultarian as your races.
I think I'll go wizard. It's been a while since
Well,
I played wizard.
start with your race.
Oh, wait.
Now, why are you looking at your
Wizard
class
and
before
my
you
class
pick?
is wizard.
Alright, you want to be dwelf. Alright?
Yeah.
So let's draw you 3 random items and 3 random spells for it.
Yeah, 3 random items, 3 random spells, and I pick one of each.
Alright. So, Woofly, your options are a Heart Oak Staff, a Drunken Magician Wand, or a Codex. And you also know Poison Breath, Cementing Wave EX, or Burn Agility. Alright, those are some pretty fun choices.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Woofy, you got another drunk magician?
Yeah.
Cool.
Or I played one this morning. Yeah.
Alright, so let's draw your cornerstone and attribute.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright, your cornerstone.
if you get blasted,
You are
gotta
a
take Woofy.
connoisseur.
Ooh.
So you get 2 random fire spells.
Woofy, if you get blasphemous, you gotta take Wizard.
You got Thunder Strike and Magma Stomp.
Oh, yeah. Now I just need something to make me immune to fire.
And you got Chatterbox.
Chatterbox.
You're going to speak about way too much about insignificant things.
Yeah, about your
Alright, now
freaking
immune to
restaurant.
silence. Also, now let's draw your mercenary to find out who is your adopted parents.
Yeah.
They were adopted by gnomes, apparently.
A gnomish puppeteer.
Woofy, that's nothing. I was adopted by hobgobs.
Okay.
And Master was adopted by Scrooges, apparently.
Oh yeah.
And do
Hey,
we give
don't worry. The dwarf was adopted by a dwarf.
Alright, and so last, you pick out your class here. You want to be Dreamweaver, Enchanter, Puppeteer, Sunclair, Wizard, or Pedalwalker.
It's been forever since I last played wizard, so I want to play wizard.
Alright, and if you're curious about your 13th class skill,
Yeah.
you have a monocle that you can buy from.
Okay. What's the monocle? Okay.
That's the skill.
That's a steel halberd.
Yeah, that's definitely skill hobby. Oh, we found the monocle.
Oh, okay. A monocle.
An item worn only by those considered the most powerful casters as proof of their power. Basically, it lets you reset your limited you have as long as whenever you roll critical success.
So basically, you can reset Pyroblast if you roll.
Or Blizzard or Arcane Beam. Or if you
Yeah.
somehow get another random skill from like RNG at spells.
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
I have a very good question.
Hey, do we still gold roll, by the way?
Oh, yes, you should do gold roll. I forgot about that before you pick wizard.
Yeah,
Sorry about that. If that makes any difference, that you can change your class, but... And a 3. Alright, that's... Yeah. We're starting off with a 620.
Yeah. 90 plus 1, 2, 3.
Okay, all I'm saying is my character.
It's like 600 something.
Yeah, 620.
Okay.
My character, he definitely these things are one and the same. There's hammer and bone slice, and it's just a bone boomerang.
Bone meringue? It's a bone meringue?
Yes, two people have a drunken magician's wand.
It's a bone boomerang, and my elemental mage gauntlet is I don't know.
No, your mage gauntlet is a boomerang. You just punch and it goes flying out and comes flying back.
Also, keep in mind, Woofy, Nick, I don't know if you wanted that scimitar, but one option is you did have someone who got some free items, so you can get scimitar as well as long as BMM is here, you can take these 2 passives if you want, because he got lucky with his pulls at character creation. Keep in mind, if BMM is not a player, you will lose these 2 passives, but otherwise you can have them for free.
Better than nothing.
Yeah,
I'll take them. I have 2 free passive slots.
Are we taking them?
Yeah.
Yes. I just have a question. You know, so Master, he has Foul Entourage and Ray Cross DX.
Yes.
Can I get the Dark and Hobgob abilities?
No.
How come? I'm just curious.
He got that because he's a wildling.
Huh.
He actually, originally, I was going to give him something else, and then he decided I want to take my cornerstone as wildling, so like, you know what? You were adopted by Scrooges. Don't ask me how that happened, but you were adopted by Scrooges.
I just thought Scrooges were in a mercenary deck, to be honest. They're basically humans.
Nah, they aren't.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the reason he has those skills, and I thought it was more funny and more fitting for his character to go, you know what? No, you weren't adopted by a normal race. You were adopted by your wildling.
Does anybody have double damage?
I'm probably not going to be doing much melee.
I think is it just the rage totem we have?
Yep, you guys have Rage Totem EX.
Yep. Oh, I'll take that. One do Morning Star.
Oh,
Okay,
you pulled the
Rage
Morning
Totem
Star?
is fine.
Yep.
Okay. Guys, don't worry. I can hit 420 when we have that rage totem down.
Okay, fine last round.
I want you to know a counterspell's a little bit different. That's probably one of those cards I need to evolve a little bit.
Okay.
What?
It's basically prickle
it's
dance.
one of those skills that's different because of the anytime change. If you played with me before, you know there's a change in anytime.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of those spells I need to... I'll probably make it like a roll-off, basically, thing. And maybe it isn't a critical fail, but I'll give you the option you can use it as your anytime without penalty. But it is one of those skills you have to go, okay, if I... It's not automatically going to make them critically fail unless, like, you roll a 20, but instead it will, like, just basically nullify their turn. It will nullify that ability, or something like that.
Okay. I do like how it's like you just wrote a name over this.
Yeah, because we don't know where Echo is. He didn't join us for CC yet. And as I said, some of you players are going to be flexible depending on who shows up. I feel Nick is definitely guaranteed. DJV is also guaranteed. And since you showed up first, BMM is very likely to be guaranteed. But I'm going to have to debate whether Memes or Woofy is going to be... I guess Woofy did answer first, so he is first.
Yeah.
Alright, Jane. I'd like to do my once per shot bet on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
What are you wanting to bet for?
I'm betting 280 gold for that Tambox hand jar.
What? Is it in your shop? Oh, it is.
Yes, it's 300 gold.
Oh, that's really close. You know what, Nick? I like that. You know what? The Tambox Sandor, that's a fun treasure. Don't low roll, and you can have that. Or you know what?
Because
No,
here's the
fuck,
thing.
don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. It's 20
Alright.
gold difference.
Nick,
Don't roll
do
a
it.
1.
Do it.
Let's roll.
Okay, you're fine.
Roll a 1.
Nick, that isn't a 1.
Alright, now here's the thing. There's two ways I could have gone. I could have either took the Sandbox Sand Jar or took the Freedom Catalog and a bunch of Paladin spells. It was literally like killing me because I didn't know what to pick.
Your
And,
character
okay.
is really bizarre, Nick. You realize you're going to be basically basic attacking for 5,
No,
or
10.
making
I'm
a
large
rough
tile.
terrain space, or I guess you do a fist in a box, so that does give you something to do with your regular action.
Okay, well, two things to say. First of all, you're saying this character is bizarre.
Let's find out what your other character's good at.
Sorry, now mischievous PTSD, freaking 6-sided dice was not bizarre.
Oh
Second of
yeah,
all,
that's right, the
second-
mischievous one.
yeah, and second of all, I gotta say, that scimitar does 10 damage because I'm a large tile.
Oh yeah, you are a large tile. You can punch
I
people
also-
for 10.
I also have 265 health.
Large tile.
I am.
I would like to bet.
Alright, what do you
Wow,
want to do for your
fast.
1 bet, Woofy?
Hey, 20 gold for a monocle.
20 gold for a monocle?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna need it. You know what, I'm gonna say this is a high roll one. You have to get a 15 or above, or you just lose your money. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
No!
I call bullshit. I call redo.
Rip and pepperoni, that's all your character is.
God, porks do nothing useful.
Hey! Why are you making fun of me?
Hey, I'm a blackboard, don't worry.
Hey, why are you making fun of me? Hey, I see you looking. Don't walk away from me, Nick.
Okay.
I'm a 3x3.
Alright, so that's 5 characters made in the span of about 2 hours. Right now I'm thinking
Hold on,
unless
we need 6 characters. What do I Silver Vampire lock it?
yeah. Echo Pirate, you are still welcome to play if he joins us. He will be our alternate, will be an alternate as well. Let's plan on BMM, DJV, Nick, and Woofy are going to be our 4 players, with memes as a backup, as well as if Echo Pirate contacts me, will also be a backup for the moment.
Yeah,
we'll find out
I'm pretty
who's
sure,
available when.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm free Sunday, so I should be fine.
And also, I will be doing a private, unstreamed character creation with Nick, so none of you will know what character will come into this campaign. Woo!
Dun, dun, dun.
And flip the table.
No flipping the table.
Oh, I can't be it. Ah!
Yeah, no flipping the table. If you flip the table, you will automatically be demoted to side person. Not be guaranteed a spot in this campaign.
Okay.
Yes, I'm that retentive about that.
Flip the table!
No! So, I hope you, my watchers, join in for next week's Urealms Fan Quest. And also remember, just for small warning, for those interested, Rob's game is apparently this Saturday as well. So, a double dose
really?
of Urealms Live!
Aw, yeah. Who's ready for the new race?
Be new monster, dude.